Alright guys, we're back. Let's continue. Mackie, how are you? Atomic flavor. What's up? Alright, let's continue with the color testing. So far it's just a test. Ken Gross, what's up? True Omen. So I'm thinking of just rendering everything and keeping the ink. So let's see. Hey Ryan, how are you today? I was going to message you earlier. I thought maybe I can just photo bash the horns instead of repainting them, but I decided to take the hard route and paint them. Thanks, Atomic. Yeah, you should. Why not? Get shots of the 3D model if you need them. I'll probably need the sword. I mean, not for this artwork. Artwork is done, by the way. I can show you. I posted it on. Actually, I did not. Let me show you. There we go. Change the horns. Repainted the whole rim light, and just smaller changes here and there. And some particle effects. Sketch to final. Yeah, huge upgrade on the face. I like the face. Turned out great. I added the lightning effect on top as well. I added these like particles on front, so it will make the whole thing kind of feel as a unit and not just the character on top of the background. I added what do you call this? A bloom effect for the light. Is this going to be in the book? I mean, I can add this to the book. You can create such masterpiece with an old screenless tablet. Yeah, man, it's not about the tablet. It's about the artist. So yeah, this is a collaboration between myself and Net Ninja. He is working on his character, and then he's gonna do the design, and then he's gonna give me the file to do the final touches. So let's see. This is gonna be a disc, what do you call it, disc mat? Where would you start to learn how to color render like this? Good question. Where would you start? Where would you start? I took 2 rendering classes. Introduction to digital painting and then advanced digital painting class. They're no longer available online, but that's how I started. After that, it's mostly studies. I'm just studying from photos. And yeah, I've been doing this for a very long time, so most of the materials they're like I can just do them on the fly. I have a sense of like how to render them sometimes, especially metal. I think rendering gold is now like my specialty. It's the artist, not the tool. I agree. Although I realize now the most comment I'm giving other artists when they show me their work is that they're using the wrong brush, so I guess sometimes the tools play a role. Start with the official Lubavitch tutorials. I mean, yeah, if you buy the tutorials, you can see the process. But if you're just starting, then maybe they're not really helpful. They're not designed for beginners. I was watching the latest video by Tim McBurney, and he was talking about teaching, and I think he mentioned something very important. Do you know what? I think I will unlock this one. So yeah, I was talking about teaching, and he mentioned that after doing art for a very long time, you tend to forget how you started. So he said the best way is just to go back and re-watch tutorials for beginners. Because sometimes I feel that something is very obvious, but it's not. And yeah, I totally forgot how I started. So I'm not that good when it comes to explaining for beginners. If you're mid-tier, then yeah, I can help you. I still remember one of the early, this is like years ago, one of the portrait drawing classes. One of the, I think this was like just before COVID, and we had very young students as well. And one of them asked me like, okay, so how do I start? And I was like, what do you mean, how do you start? Just paint what you see. I told her like how to where to place the eyes, and she was like, okay, so what's next? I was kind of shocked, to be honest. Like, what do you mean, what's next? Paint the face. Hey Echo, what's up? I'm literally just starting to learn to color, so I'm cooked. Ryan, what is the name of the color theory book that everyone has? Actually, I have it. It's like the dinosaur cover. What was the name of that? Maybe you should like buy it. At least have some knowledge of like color theory. Color and light, yeah, color and light, yeah. You can also buy a La Prima if you have the money, or just look for it online PDF. But yeah, I read both. Actually, I didn't read the Color and Light. I have the book, I didn't read it. Yeah, the other one I did read it. It's really good. Although it's like it's about oil painting. The principles still apply, so pretty good. Hey Lilani, how are you today? How's the book comic progressing? Matt Galley, thanks for the follow. Yeah, there is another example. I had to give a class it was a digital painting class, and I still remember like I was doing like a portrait demo from a photo, and for example I was pointing at the photo and was like, okay, here's a little bit of yellow so you can add, and the student was like, what do you mean there's yellow? There's nothing. She couldn't see the colors. I told her there's a little bit of yellow, there's a little bit of green here, a mix of gray and blue. She's like, nope. She can only see like one flat color tone. I think that's when I realized that you need to train your eyes, and I had that like on default. I didn't realize that beginners can't see colors. That I can't work anymore. It's time to do nothing. Yep, that's what I did yesterday. I think I did 6 hours of Silksong. No joke. One boss. I slept at 2 a.m. I had to be the boss, otherwise my consciousness wouldn't rest. Was she colorblind? Maybe I should have asked actually. I don't think she was colorblind. But the smaller changes in hue, like they don't pick them up. Like it needs training. Not even a beginner. Shit, maybe she is. Enjoying Silksong, yeah man, it's fucking epic. It's really good. It's really good. I reached the Sinner's Road, and that's where like I'm kind of stuck now. So I'm farming other areas. A guy on my illustration course at uni was actually colorblind, so he just worked with contrast. Interesting. Okay. Actually, one of my friends, he's colorblind. I didn't find out until like years later. But the shocking thing is that he's an electrical engineer. I don't know how he passed. If he has to cut the red wire, he won't be able to do that. Is it the red or the green wire? Yeah. There are glasses for that now, really? And how are you, Kala? Nice to see you on the YouTube. Did you finish the Tucker Carlson video? I watched the whole thing. It's actually pretty fucking interesting. I might post that, share it on Discord later. It's the what was it? Demons? AI and demon worship, something like that. It's the last one, I think, on his podcast. It's really interesting, especially that the guy he's interviewing, the info he's sharing is actually stuff that is verified by other stuff I heard and read, so it's pretty scary shit. It's like the other side of AI, kinda. I think I saw some of it. He was talking about someone, right? I think so, yeah. It's interesting that in the podcast he mentioned, like, he said that AI by itself can never ever achieve consciousness, so that's like logically impossible. So, but then he said, but it can receive consciousness from the outside, so that's an interesting theory. Possible, I guess. I think AI will be able to self-advance at some point. No, it's impossible. The possibility is that it can receive from the outside, yes. Or at least that's what they're trying to do, according to the things he's sharing. Now, once they do that, then they will tell you that AI just developed that by itself, and most people will believe that. I will never advance without human input. Yeah, that's the point. He's saying that it can be something other than human input. He's saying that it can be demon input. So AI is gonna be like the vessel for a soul, So a soul without a body, and then AI is gonna be like the body, allowing entities from like another dimension to enter our world through AI. But then you can tell people that AI just advanced and it's thinking by itself, and people will just believe that. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting interview. Pretty interesting. All right, let's render the rest. I'll add a new layer, soft brush. If all humans try to use tools for good, right? Eventually it's gonna be for good. That's kind of the theory, at least. But then there's a twist for the ending, so no spoilers, but it's gonna be pretty fucking bad. Oops. Goldstock in OpenAI. He's probably just trying to ruin some Altman's stock. I don't know. Could you make a holy AI? A holy AI. I guess you can. Alright, I think this is good. Let's paint. The gray skin, yep. It works because you have to add a little bit of other colors, which which makes kind of the gray stands out more, or at least not stands out more, sorry, makes the skin looks transparent. So I think that's kind of the trick. Who's the character? It's a car design I did while traveling, and I'm trying to test different looks, or at least I'm trying to test this look. So ink and painting. Let me show you. So these are the cards I have. This is the first color card, so this is what I'm doing right now. Yeah, you can see. So I'm gonna try maybe different styles. I might go with like pure rendering, like digital painting, and then like just do the outline in ink. So hey Destiny, hey 42. So yeah, it's a personal project, but if I finish 2 cards, then hopefully I can print them for Tabletop Con, which is happening in 3 weeks, kinda. This full set is 24, but I don't think I have time to finish more than 2 before the con. So I'm gonna print them as stickers. I don't think they're gonna look good as prints. You draw more on traditional or digital? No, digital. Honestly, I don't touch my sketchbooks unless I'm at the sketch meetups. And that was before the group got too big. So now it's mostly, I guess, socializing. Yeah, I was traveling, so I had a lot of time to just sit and sketch. Another trick when you're doing digital painting is that I grab colors from different areas and just mix them together, so you'll get things kind of like bleed into each other in a way. You ever tried sketching on a whiteboard? A small whiteboard just for away sketch. What do you mean whiteboard? So what happens next? Oil painting? I think during college I did a couple of oil paintings. At least I tried. How do you blend colors digitally? There are two ways. Or actually, why did I do that? So if you have two colors, you can either use a smudge tool with scatter. Will give you a nice blend. It has a little bit of texture. So that's kind of what you see me doing from time to time. The other way is manually. You need the brush to be set at 70%. That's my preference. And then you add one stroke. Then you press Alt. You capture the color in between. You add another stroke. You do this quick enough, and then you have a nice kind of blend. Then you can go with the smudge tool and kind of make it smoother if you want. But this is if you're using hard edge brushes. If you're using soft edge, then it's much easier. At what opacity for the smudge tool? There is no opacity for smudge tool. There's strength at 40. %40. So you can see here, for example, like I added this patch of color, and then I use the smudge tool to blend the edge here. Technically what I'm doing is edge control. So I'm doing edge control with my smudge tool. I keep rendering, and then when one edge needs to be knocked back a little bit, I use my smudge tool to do that. Otherwise it's just hard edges. Mixer brushes? What do you mean? You can also use wet brushes in Photoshop. Has a little bit of it mixes the colors around it. That's another way to create kind of like a natural looking blend. The effect it gives, you can't achieve it with a normal brush, so it has a nice effect as well. Yeah, same thing for the wet brush. It's always a hit or miss. You can grab the watercolor set brushes by Kyle Webster. I think I tried to use it last time on stream and it crashed my Photoshop, but it's yeah, some really cool brushes there. Good brushes for sketching. You have to look, maybe try ArtStation, see what they have over there. Alright, Mackie. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, Atomic. Hey Kai, what's up? Thanks, Lilan. Yeah, it looks better with... Looks better painted, I guess. Anyway, let's continue the test. Paint a little bit more. Maybe add a little bit of texture at the end. Then see how all it comes together. Maybe I should set this to multiply. The hair? Yeah, I'm gonna keep the hair black. Maybe just textures at the end. Like paper texture. Nope. Next song. time. Is it time with Jupiter? Is it how you pronounce the name? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. I'm doing a test for the card rendering. Let's see how I'm gonna approach the rest. Yeah, I'm working on. Yeah, so this is the 24 cards I designed, personal project, and I started with the first one down here. So I'm testing ink and then rendered, simple rendering underneath. See how that looks. Thank you, Kai. But the armor is so detailed. Yep. Isn't that the point? We need a name for the card. Any suggestions? Nice phone choice. Yes. I think it works. What does the numbers mean? It's just a test for now. Tyson's? Oh, we can test that. Cerebration. That's another good choice, yeah. That's a good choice. In this case, I might need like another frame to go around, and that would be like the same frame for all the cards, since each card has its own design. So I need something to go around that will unify everything. So just die cutting the corners won't do it. It needs something else. Reticence means the quality of being reserved or having a reluctance to speak freely. Reserve, restraint. Yeah, I think that's nice, yeah. Are you gonna sell those on your website eventually? Yes, once the set is completed. I'll probably have them as stickers as well. We need to come up with the rules. I don't know. I like the numbers. Google AI Demon summarizes anyway. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's one last touch. We can do color the lines inside. Black lips or red lips? Actually, red is not bad. Nah, let's give it black. Maybe instead of where you have the one, you could make a symbol for the class. All right. Okay. Not so bright. Okay. Something like this. I don't know. Other cards, yes. Because you can see as the design progressed. Like for example here, yeah, I have to make the lips red even here. Even here. This one as well. So they become like more of a part of the design. This one as well. Yeah, I'm gonna keep these black. Okay, symbol, what do you want? Try purple. Purple is nice. Yeah, maybe purple. Alright, what about the symbol, guys? I mean, this class has right, let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3. Right, these, okay, it has these 3. We can add to, so these, yeah. We can add this, maybe 4. Do we go with the 4 or 3? I think 4 is good. So they're all wearing some armor. Maybe we can design something like this. Formation similar to Gwent. Frontline, card, Smith. I don't know the. I have the book somewhere, but I don't know the icons. I have to research it more. Maybe come up with the themes first. So split these into different groups and then give them names and go from there, right? It's good. Thank you, thank you. And maybe like just for the design, I can have something here, part of the overall design with die cut corners. We'll write something here. Yeah, maybe something like this. To group and name them first. Okay, I will do that. Sword, bow, staff, and maybe a shield. You want 4 classes, card types. We have the smoking group, which is 1, 2, 3, and who else? Can you see the 4th one? 1, 2, 4. So we have 4 smokers. We have actually wait, let me go back. Okay, let's add a new layer. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So okay, he has armor. Then we have smokers, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? Actually, this is not included, sorry. 3. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I drew them in blue and red pencil. Maybe a diamonds in the corners. Okay, I'll try that. We have swords. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these swords. We can go with like more magical, so we can go with 1, 2, go with that 3, and 4, right? Who's left? We got the soul group. Do 1. Shit, can't see it. Do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we only have, we have the last, which is 1, 2, 3. Who's left? Guess this is it, right? Hey, Redfinch. Clubs, hearts, diamonds, and spades. That never been done. Huh. They're saying I add something here as well, the corner. FGW, what's up, man? Fred, what's up? What are the White Witch character classes? What was it? We have a tank, we have she's the DPS. We have medic, healer, and we have mage. And we have tactical, I think. And leader, yeah, kind of, yeah. This is good. Maybe I should do this in printmaking. The team has 5 characters. Yeah, 5. Right? Yeah, 5. They can sync up with the card types. Good idea, yeah. Maybe I can add them at the end, like a bonus. What's this? I'm testing the card design personal project. Batman 99, what's up? Alright, I like this. Looks good. We'll have to figure out the classes first. Okay, first card, let's call it kinda done. Kinda done. Do you have any videos about drawing people? What do you mean? What do you mean drawing people? Portraits? That's a fun way of tracking progress, yeah. I do that with the comics covers. I have them all lined up, and whenever I have like a sketch, I'll add that, and when it's done, I'll replace it. So I always have like a board with work in progress. I mean, not bad, right? Like from sketch to final. At least now I can appreciate the amount of work I did for the background. Damn. But this sets kind of the standard for the rest. So maybe I can try a different style for the different groups. So I'll keep this style for the set, and then I'll change for the next set. Like the sketches of people you can screen. People you on screen? What? If you mean portraits, then you can check the tutorials in Norman's workshop. They have portraits drawing tutorials. Let's save. And I need to design the back of the cover, back of the cards. What is the best way to improve in an anatomy? To take a class. That's the best way. There is no other way, unless you want to spend 3 years studying it by yourself. Let me give you the link. Here you go. You have the money, take the class. Human Anatomy for Artists. Alright guys, I think this is it for today. We'll continue tomorrow. And yeah, stay tuned for more of this. I'll send the files to Brendan, see what he is going to create. I need to maybe come up with 2 icons for her abilities. So I'll think of something for that. Alright, let's see what's online. Someone who's not playing Battlefield 6. We can raid Mako. Yeah, let's do that. Alright guys, enjoy the raid, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll work on another card, or maybe, I don't know, work on something else. Anyway, enjoy the raid, see you tomorrow.